to a Henny. He's in onto a Henny! And we are level at one! Detroit. The run scores! Oh, what a strike from Connor Russell! Antoine Hopino with a service to Matt Lewis. Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside historic Keyworth Stadium as we come down the stretch of the USL Championship season as Detroit City FC plays host to Indy 11. Alongside my broadcast partner, John Krieger, my name is Neil Rule. Happy to have everybody with us here tonight. And John, as we come down the stretch, as I said, of this USL Championship season, we check out the standings. You're starting to see those little E's for eliminated down at the bottom of the table. It's getting real out here.
It's magic number time. You take a look at those standings. There's DCFC in the 7th spot, Indy on the outside looking in, and the magic number for Detroit City FC to clinch a playoff berth, 14 points. It's what you've played all year long to get the chance to have the opportunity to do. They need 3 tonight with tough opponents coming up in the weeks coming ahead.
And the reason Detroit City is in such a good spot, largely behind those 3 points they picked up on the road this past weekend in Charleston. They exploded, put 3 in the back of the net. Pato was getting the job done.
It's exactly what you want to see. It was a first half that was very stagnant. They went in, made halftime adjustments. Trevor James wanted his players to use the wings, really create service, create chances. That's exactly what happened. They got the 3 points. They got the job done. Needs to continue tonight.
And Pato got the goals. Antoine Hopino, a central figure in everything that was going on, as he usually is. On the other side, for Indy 11, as it sits right now, they're on the outside looking in as far as the playoffs are concerned. But don't tell them that. They got 2 of the best wins you're going to see in this current run of form.
12-match winless streak going back to May. Going to be easy fodder, right? Not so fast, my friend. A win over San Antonio, and then in midweek, that's right, knocking off Lou City to try to keep their playoff push alive. Sometimes one of the most dangerous things you can see in football is a team that needs points to try to make the playoffs. That's what Indy is here at Keyworth tonight.
And when we come back, we will get you the starting 11s, and of course, we will kick it. Detroit City FC, Indy 11, coming up next.
Watch this. When you watch me play, you support all of us.
You show your daughter her future matters.
When you watch me play,
take the shot.
drive, team up, win.
You prove we deserve more media coverage.
When you watch the game,
You change the game.
Football is a big deal in this house. So when Maurice was injured, we immediately thought the worst. To see my baby lose his joy hurt.
The DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, is here to help athletes get back in the game.
They're like family. It was a long road, but we made it back.
DMC, Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan, a community built on care.
DTE Energy customers can get their share of huge lifetime energy cost savings. How? By using our website. The Oslin's new programmable thermostat saved them a bundle. And their new, efficient furnace earned them a hefty rebate. All over Michigan, people like the Oslins are saving. Why not you? There are always new ways to save at dteenergy.com/saveenergy. DTE Energy.
Hello, I'm Tillman Fertitta, owner of the Golden Nugget Casinos, and I've got some big news. Drum roll, please. The Golden Nugget online casino is live in Michigan. Place a bet on your favorite teams through our new sports book or play your favorite slot and table games, all from the convenience of your phone at goldennuggetcasino.com.
Sign up now and we'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. Visit goldennuggetcasino.com.
Detroit City FC is presented by DoubleTree Suites by Hilton in downtown Detroit, proud to be the official hotel partner of Detroit City FC. The Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Chevy drives the Motor City. Ally, the official financial services partner of DCFC. And Strategic Staffing Solutions. Welcome back inside Keyworth Stadium. Let's get you Detroit City FC starting 11 presented by the Detroit Medical Center. And of course, John, playing Indy 11 today. That means no Carl Wiemet available as per terms of the loan from Indy 11. But other than that, pretty much the similar faces.
It's in if it ain't broke, don't fix it lineup. And it ain't broke, so don't fix it. That front three up top going to try to stir the drink tonight. Ruts, Feeding, Pato, and Openo.
On the other side for the Indy 11 and their lineup brought to you by DoubleTree Suites by Hilton in downtown Detroit, the official hotel partner of Detroit City FC. And John, some card accumulations for Indy, so that presents a little bit of a issue for them as far as depth goes. A couple of academy guys have made the trip.
You take a look at that bench down there. You got 5 names on the bench, and 2 of them are academy players. So it's not a very deep bench for them tonight. That could play into a very hot and humid evening here at Keyworth, but this is a lineup that helped them get to where they are through this past week, trying to finish a perfect week and continue their playoff push.
So we are just about ready to roll here at Keyworth. Melvin Rivas, the head referee. Stephen Milhone, the assistant. Noah Matos, the assistant as well. Austin Saini is the 4th official. The whistle sounds, and we are underway at Keyworth Stadium. Neil Rule, John Krieger with you. Picture perfect evening for soccer, 84 degrees.
Picture perfect sun-wise, not necessarily humidity-wise, and I think that's going to play a role here tonight at Keyworth Stadium, Neil. We talked about the benches during the lineups. You're going to see a lot of players. I would not be surprised as we get into this match seeing some cramping. Going to be interesting to see how they handle that. Also, with the way City likes to play possession football, the more they can have Indy 11 playing defense, even in midfield, if the ball doesn't get into the attacking third, that saps the legs, could play a role as we go down the stretch.
Robbie Dambrot will toss that one in along that touchline. Some lobbying there by Juan Tejada. He was looking for a corner, was not granted. Tejada made his Panamanian team national debut against the USA back in November of 2020. And let's check out our Golden Edge presented by Golden Nugget Online Gaming. Let's break down what Detroit City FC has to do to strike gold in this match, John.
Well, key number 1, more of the same. They want to pick up right where they left off in the second half in midweek. Try to pick up, keep that tempo going, and use the wings to get forward and create some chances. And then the other side of things, Indy like to try to run. Detroit City in the first meeting between the two teams got a goal 5 minutes in. We're able to make that stand up. But Indy 11 pressed them for the full 90. I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that tonight. City's going to have to contain that and not stay back and try to win possession in midfield.
And that match you were talking about back on July 9th, City got that 1-0 win. Here's Openo out on the wing. Openo able to contain it. Indy 11 does win the possession. That was Connor Rutz with the goal in the 5th minute. And as you said, City closed down the club after that.
And Nate Steinwasser had a great match. The back line had a great match for City in that match. Really sat down and weathered a lot of pressure from Indy 11. Had some chances on the counter to make it 2. Never got it done and hung on.
Indy 11 with the unforced error. Here's Openo. Maxi Rodriguez making the overlapping run. Openo tried to ping it into Pato. Couldn't get enough mustard on the hot dog. Declan Wynn threads the needle to Pato. Win the cross. That was knocked down and cleared out. Stephen Carroll will play it back to Nate Steinwasser, the USL midseason goalkeeper of the year. Raise your hand if you had that when the season started, by the way, as that whistle will go against Indy 11. I'm sure there were not very many Nate Steinwasser believers, but here he is.
And it's not that I didn't believe in Steinwasser's abilities. It was just how could he handle stepping up in class from an amateur / lower level professional league to this. And he's handled himself amazingly well.
And the foul called against Juan Tejada. 68 matches played with 13 goals for the Tampa Bay Rowdies. He was actually traded to Indy back on July 21st from Tampa Bay.
One of the things you take a look at is Indy 11 squad, Neil, and it's why if there were ever a team that was going to be able to handle a short bench, it's Indy 11, because you take a look at their previous clubs as you and I were prepping our rosters for tonight. One guy comes from USL League One, one guy from Loyola University, Maryland. Everybody else from USL Championship or higher. These guys know how to win in this division. They know what it takes. They know what it's like to be at the business end of this season. They've done it before for various teams around the league. If there were a team that was going to be able to handle what they've got to handle tonight, which is a lot of guys going 90 because the bench isn't very deep, it's going to be a team full of USL Championship veterans, and that's what Indy is.
This 5 minutes of the broadcast presented by DMC, the official healthcare partner of Detroit City FC. And Tim Trilk getting the start at the keeper spot for Indy 11 with the flat-out giveaway on that goal kick. Steinwasser drives it ahead. City with some pressure. That foul will go against Maxi Rodriguez. Head coach for Indy 11, Mark Lowry, spent the last 3 seasons as a head coach of El Paso. Took them to the postseason all 3 seasons with 2 Western Conference final appearances.
So there's another guy that knows how to win in the division.
Always an amazing thing with USL Championship, John. You mentioned it, Indy 11 with that bad run of form. And I would then ask everyone, raise your hand when you had Indy 11 beating San Antonio and Lou City back-to-back. Not many believers in that.
Not a chance.
But here they are.
And that's what makes this league so fun. Is really it is a top-to-bottom, very deep league. And there are no easy nights.
This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Bellevue University. Maxi Rodriguez will get things rolling. People will never forget that magical night against Columbus Crew in the U.S. Open Cup. Maxi had a brace. Reese Williams attempted the volley. And that whistle will go against Indy 11. I believe that was Tejada. One more time.
He's going to try to argue his case. And credit here, by the way, to Melvin Rivas. He's telling them, get on with it. And marching things off. Let's have a look here. Coming in. So that's a good decision there. Called the foul, which I think it was, but also didn't get out the card because you could obviously see, Neil, the player pulling back the boot.
That was Wilfredo Rivera, actually.
Knew the boot was coming in high. Pulled it back. Smart decision by the player, smart decision by the referee to award the foul, but not get lost in the fact that when the challenge started, the boot was high.
Openo slings it out to Bryant. Bryant's cross back post, headed across again, and it's wrapped off the crossbar. Maxi Rodriguez can't believe it.
Off the underside of the bar, Neil. My kingdom for goal line technology. Wow. It doesn't get any more under and inside the bar and not go in. Perfect cross. And off the bottom of the bar and spinning out.
Wow. Indy 11 catches a huge break. Throw into Matt Lewis, and Lewis comes away with it. He'll cross it. Pato heads that one up in the air. But Detroit City FC right now, John, buzzing.
They've done what Trevor James likes to do, use the wings. Just as good as the cross was the header back into play. Well-controlled header.
Was that actually, I believe that was Vasquez that actually cleared it off the crossbar.
My word.
How about that play, Jesus Vasquez?
Getting by with some help from your friends, and the flag goes up here, and City will have another free kick to start play again. Stephen Carroll, the anchor of the back line for City all year. And the captain gets his team moving again. Really like City's use of the wings early here, Neil. They've pushed it out wide. Runners coming in, because the first part is use the wings to create chances, to create the opportunity for service. The second part is you got to have runners that go with that wing player to try to create a target on the other end. City a good job of combining good runs on the wings with players making runs through the middle to try to get on the business end of things.
Connor Rutz nearly flicked that up ahead for Antoine Opino. Opino goes down. He's looking for a whistle. Official said play on. Space. Declan Wynn pings one in. Scissor clearance. Dambrot.
But again, Declan Wynn, all sorts of space on the wing, both wings.
That's a bad cocktail for Indy 11 right now. That space that's out wide for City.
Yeah, that bad things happen.
Yep.
Got to close them down if you're Indy 11.
Antoine Opino, and the flag goes up.
Referee's assistant right on it. Good decision.
This 5 minutes of the broadcast presented by the University of Michigan Flint, offering a flexible world-class education. Flint is ready to help you own your future. Find the right program at umflint.edu.
Tim Trilk starting his career in USL Championship with the Chatta Red Wolves. Coming over to Indy 11.
Played his college soccer at Western Illinois. 9 matches started this year, a 1.35 goals against average, 73% save percentage.
Not a great punt though, and City right back at it. He took a lot of time over that ball to get that punt.
And Indy 11's been a squad that has made moves at the goalkeeper spot all year long. They brought in Sean Lewis, who's actually the backup keeper here tonight, local product out of Oakland University. He's a veteran, long time with Tulsa, so they've been looking for answers. Cross into the box, Rutz unable to rise to the occasion, literally.
Tell you what, that's a beautifully feathered cross there, Neil. You take that all night.
No question.
Cleared the first man, which is essential, and dropped in behind the man on the back post. You keep allowing those kind of crosses, it will not stay scoreless for long. You know, you mentioned one local player in Sean Lewis from Rockford, Michigan. Sam Brown, number 6 for Indy 11, also a Great Lakes State native. He's an Ann Arbor native, and number 5, Jared Timmer from Hudsonville. So 3 Michiganders in the lineup tonight.
Timmer spent some time with the Flint City Bucks, won the 2019 USL League II National Championship. And Sam Brown went to Harvard. So you know my disclaimer. He's smarter than I am.
Partner, he's smarter than both of us.
Put together. 13th minute, Neil Rule, John Krieger here with you. That ball feathered out towards the left side. Rivera's cross cut out by Michael Bryant. Didn't have a lot of running mates with him.
You know what though, Bryant, the way he tracked that ball so good, that's not going to be something that goes into any stat sheet. But you watch Bryant with closing speed, then tuck the arms behind so that there wouldn't be a chance for a handball in the area, and cut off any meaningful service on the other side for Indy 11. And that allowed his teammates on the backside to clear it harmlessly away. That doesn't happen if Bryant doesn't just get in there, deny the primary angle, force the wing player further wide.
Dembra making his way through. That ball given a lash by Tejada. He'll miss the upper right 90. But he gives one a go.
Part of the reason, by the way, that he misses the upper right 90 is, again, his shooting lane was cut off. And that's Stephen Carroll again. Surprise, surprise. Getting the body in behind.
The man just always makes the right play, always.
His technical knowledge is so sound. You know, on a play like that, again, not something that's going to show up in the stat sheet. But what he did was place his body. So the only way that Tejada's going to shoot is going to be to have to curl it around Carroll. There's no direct path to goal. That's what you want out of a good defensive player.
He's the kind of guy that never moves his back row in checkers, and it's frustrating.
It's exactly.
He's just sitting there playing, never moves his back row. There's never anywhere to go.
You know, and more so than that, he's the guy in chess that lets you make a move and then kind of smiles while he takes your queen. You know, just kind of sits there stone-faced while you make a move that you think is the best move that's ever been made. And then your queen's done because you didn't see it and he did.
Dembra to toss this one in. He played 33 matches for Loudoun United from 2019 to 2021. And the game-winning goal against San Antonio. Just joining the broadcast, Indy 11, off a long run of form that was not their best. All of a sudden, in the last two matches, has knocked off San Antonio FC and Lou City.
So 15 minutes in here, Neil, we had a couple of early chances for City and a couple good services that nobody got on the end of. And you might think that the pace is stagnating a little bit here, 15 minutes in, but I don't think it is. Right now, what we've seen is that the City back line has allowed 2 counters by Indy 11 and no shots on target. And now what you're seeing is very good ball movement from touchline to touchline by City, finding out where are going to be the weak spots in that soft underbelly in the middle that they can pick on to move forward. And remember, we talked about with the heat, humidity, and Indy 11 short bench, this kind of possession that's forcing Indy 11 to ask questions, that's going to take gas out of the tank when you don't have a whole lot of subs coming down the end of it.
Reese Williams did well to control that direct ball. This 5 minutes of the match presented by DTE Energy. No matter where you are in your energy efficiency journey, DTE can help. Learn more at dteenergy.com/save-energy. Folks at DTE have been busy this week after those storms rolled through.
But I'll tell you what, I saw several crews out there. I was driving home after a late night work commitment, and I saw crews out there working 24 hours. So those are some people that had a tired week to get people's power back on.
Certainly was. Steinwasser. He hasn't lost power this season. He pings that one up, and it's flicked ahead, and it was a beauty.
3 runners coming.
Wins cross. Cleared out by Sam Brown.
Declan will want that back. 3 runners coming, one on the near post, one toward the penalty spot, one on the far post. And he kind of scuffed his lines a little bit, tried to feather one through on the ground. You can see on the face there, not very happy with what came through. He gets the corner, though, and City on set pieces, very dangerous.
Antoine Opino to serve this one up.
Carroll getting his jersey tucked near post.
Goes back post. Chested down. Not cleared out. Reese Williams chips it towards the corner. And it's just wide. Trilk dove but fortunately for him, just missed that upper left 90.
I'll tell you what, City doesn't have a goal outside the penalty area all year. That was almost #1. Ball cleared out, but the clearance not great. Here's Reese Williams. He takes his step, has a shooting lane, and tries to have a go, and doesn't miss by much.
Detroit City FC certainly forcing the issue. Let's get you tonight's Fago trivia question. Who scored the most game-winning goals for Detroit City FC in the USL Championship this season? Tweet your answers to @Detroit City FC, and you can win a $15 Kroger gift card for Fago products. We'll get you the answer in the second half.
Here's another trivia question for you. What is the proper Fago to buy with that gift card?
I think the gift card's only good for Rock and Rye, if memory serves. No, I'm just playing. It's good for anything. But, you know, if I were you, I would go the Rock and Rye route, but that's just me.
Well, there are two answers. The answer is either A, Rock and Rye, or B, why you're wrong. It's one of the two.
20th minute here at Keyworth Stadium, and the foul was called through midfield. That time, Juan Tejada, the one that was fouled.
I like what I see here from City on this set piece. Normally you got a set piece, the good side of midfield. You'd see defenders pushing back and sitting back in that penalty area. Look at how compact City is, forcing the set piece out wide.
Denbrough makes the run, has the possession. Was walled up nicely by Reese Williams. That ball fizzed in, and Steinwasser had to make the grab. Tejada was in the neighborhood.
That's a nice run by Tejada. Good service, and Steinwasser is Johnny on the spot.
He was right place, right time.
Probably the best chance of the day so far for Indy 11, 20 minutes in. Still scoreless though.
This 5 minutes presented by Golden Nugget, the exclusive online gaming partner of Detroit City FC. Forget about their sports book as well. Northern guard in good voice tonight.
That's a nice step in and cut out by Matty Lewis.
Rodriguez to Pato. Pato couldn't control it, puts his hand up, says, my bad.
That's a little danger sign for City though. Pato getting the ball 40 yards from goal is not where you want Pato to get the ball. We talk about good Pato and bad Pato. We saw good Pato in the second half midweek. Pato getting into the box and getting service on the end. Pato, where he just handled the ball right there near the center circle, he's too far back. That's a bit of a win for Indy 11. They want, Detroit City want him further forward. He's not the one to start the service.
Pato tried to feather it through to Reese Williams.
And look what happened, and now it's back in midfield, and you have to reset.
It's interesting, John, you see Indy 11, they keep going in and out of a frontline press up top. They press, they fall back. They wait, they press, they fall back.
Well, I think they've figured on early on that the way they're going to try to win this game is on the counter. And so it's, you got that frontline press going, and they're going to see where can they create a turnover? Where can they get a heavy touch? You know, you go into it, you come back out of it. You're trying to force an anticipatory heavy touch that you can take as a turnover and use on the counter. Stephen Carroll with a bit of the dark arts there. Had a fistful of Tejada's jersey.
Flicked ahead. Pato is onside. No, he was not. The flag is up. Pato disagrees. Regardless, the ball was cleared out.
I don't know that I've ever seen Pato agree with a decision against him, though, so I'm not necessarily surprised with that reaction.
Ishak Jerome did well to get the clearance.
Yeah, he's off. Not off by much, but off. And they might have called it on opener.
Detroit City FC next week will be on the road. They go to Colorado Springs. We'll have the action for you at 9 o'clock on TV 20 in Detroit. Nearly an opportunity there for Indy 11. Rodney Michael looked to break through. Ball along the line played out. Broadcast booth needs to send a special shout out to Stephanie Wilkerson. Watching somewhere high in the sky. Saw a tweet earlier. She bought internet on her flight strictly to watch Detroit City FC soccer. We appreciate you.
Well, we have a policy with this broadcast booth. You watch us on a plane, you go to the front of the line.
Go to the front of the line, no doubt. Throw-in coming up now for Indy 11. Jared Timmer walks over.
Especially given the fact that the cost to get in and out on a plane nowadays is roughly akin to a second mortgage.
Right.
So that's dedication to the cause.
Timmer will throw it in. Jared Timmer's played over 2,000 minutes this season for Indy 11.
Just the one really up top right now for Indy 11. Wilfredo Rivera. City able to mark him with 2 back. Further congest the midfield, Neil, as I think that's where the battle of tonight's match is going to be won and lost.
I think it's safe to say, too, after some tenuous early minutes for Indy 11, they have settled into the match. They've put out the fire a little bit.
And they have certainly shut off the joy City was having on the wings. It's a much more stop-start congested midfield right now. Some of the free-flowing chances we saw early on from City, not there right now.
And that whistle. And the foul against Indy 11.
Bit of a late clear out.
Sam Brown, the guilty party. So we'll see what City is able to work with here on a set piece.
I like what I see, by the way, from Melvin Rivas, not allowing the debate society to really take hold. He's authoritatively come out, made his decisions, getting on with the game. Explanation after he makes a decision, puts down the magic spray, steps off things, on we go. Quality referee.
Ball sent in. It's headed away. Rivera trying to make a turn with it. Reese Williams will get it back. He chips it looking wide for Opino. Opino onside. Opino's cross was blocked. I'll tell you what, John, with the magic spray is a conversation ender. It's a lot like liking a text message or responding LOL. Once you do that, you're out of the conversation. When an official puts down the magic spray, the conversation's over.
The conversation's over. Here's the thing. I'm going to step off the yardage. I'm going to spray the line, get behind the line. Let's have a go.
It is. It's the exact same as saying of liking a text or giving a text a ha-ha. There's nowhere to go from there.
Or a cool. Yeah. I got a cool the other day.
Or a K. My wife's big with the Ks.
Is that when you know you're in trouble?
Probably. Indy 11's going to try to stay out of trouble here on this corner. Opino drives it short. Cleared out temporarily. Opino will try it again. That one's deflected, and we'll do it one more time. John, as I always like to say, these corners are not a well you want to go to too often for any team. Certainly here at Keyworth, that applies.
City train on this pitch. I've watched them in set piece drills. It really, they know how to win set pieces on this pitch and to score from them.
Antoine Opino steps over. Feathered that one inside the 6. Trilk punched it out.
And I think the flag was up.
The flag was up. That is the case down there in that corner. This portion of our broadcast brought to you by your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Chevy drives the Motor City.
By the way, credit to Indy 11 on that offside. Very tough in a situation like that where the ball's in, you're scrambling in a set piece opportunity like that, to keep your back line straight across and step up into that offside trap situation. You have to have a back line that's really playing together, really knows where each other are, so that no one's playing anyone onside and allowing a chance. To be able to get an offside that deep in that kind of situation, the back line for Indy 11 together tonight.
Steinwasser drives it up. Reese Williams sends it back. Williams spent last season with Stumptown AC in Nisa. Pato brings that one down expertly. Lays it off for Williams. Matt Lewis signed a homegrown contract with Sporting Kansas City of MLS early in his career.
That's very good defensive positioning there. Let City do all the work and then just go in and pluck the cherry.
Stephen Carroll will swing that one back. Stephen Carroll, the longest serving captain in Detroit sports. Yes, you heard that correctly.
And part of the reason he's able to fill that role, Neil, is he has the respect of everybody out there in Rouge.
In the stadium.
Yep. Class act on and off the pitch. Hardest worker on and off the pitch.
And he's a big golf guy too, so that cuts a little ice with me.
By the way, how'd you do in the DCFC golf outing? Partner, I didn't see a picture of you with a trophy.
Second place. They don't give one for second, John.
Ah, no.
No.
The run is over.
The run is over.
The Neil Rule Invitational is no more.
That foul goes against City.
I know one thing. If somebody beats you, that's an all-world team.
Yes, sir.
You didn't see me at that golf outing. I don't necessarily play the game of golf. I play the game curse. That's where you swing a golf club. The ball doesn't go anywhere near where you want it to go. You curse and then you do it again. That's my version of golf.
So half hour into this one, Indy 11 will restart. Ball driven up and over top of Wilfredo Rivera, who started 8 matches for the Puerto Rican national team.
Scoreless half hour in. To be fair, though, the happier team, I would almost say Indy 11. They've shut down City in midfield for large portions of the contest. They've only had 1 shot on goal, but they haven't given up anything early. It's already improvement on the first time these two teams met when they were down 1-0 after 5 minutes. Yeah, they need the points to try to continue the playoff push, but they have frustrated City here in the first half hour for large portions of it.
5 minutes of the match brought to you by Brandt. Rivera locks up with Lewis. Lewis turns him away. Ayoze through the middle. First time we said his name here today. That ball sent in and not exactly was the target, I think, for Jared Timmer.
Ayoze, by the way, sets an Indy 11 record for starts tonight. So he now holds the club record for matches started.
Also 200 matches played in Spain's 2nd division. He's what you call a professional.
Oh, that is excellent defensive positioning and an even better take to get past him.
Connor Rutz trying to get through everybody, just taken away at the last moment. Ayoze spinning in space.
Sam Brown did a great job to try to force Rutz wide, and Rutz just turned on the afterburners and tried to get by him. Now a foul, and again we get on with the game. You love to see it.
Denbrook sends it back. Sam Brown taken down.
This might be a booking. He came in from behind.
And it is right away.
Yeah.
To Reese Williams.
And Reese can have no complaints. Came in from behind. Doesn't matter if you get the ball. He cleared the man out on the follow through. That's absolutely a booking. Anytime, just watch where you are and where the defender is. You slide, you take out somebody's plant leg, however lightly, coming in from behind. Nah, that's going to be a booking all day, and that's a good decision. You see the number at the back. Nobody's ever been booked for staying on their feet when trying to win that challenge from behind. You know, you clear somebody out like that instead of going in with a shoulder challenge. You're asking for it.
Jerome will restart it. Mishak Jerome, talk about national team players. 76 matches played for the Haitian national team. Scored a goal in the 2018 World Cup qualifying campaign.
And by the way, a very important thing on that booking, Neil, there will be some people who might say, well, he might have got a piece of the ball. Doesn't matter. Clear somebody out, you're going to get a yellow. See, they have the pace advantage in the early going here with 35 minutes gone. Again, they try to find a ball out wide, kind of split the difference. You had Rutz in the middle, and then you had a runner out wide. Didn't find either of them. See, and that's another heady little play by Stephen Carroll there. Stephen Carroll, when that ball was played forward, took a look quickly and saw there was nobody back and no runner and no danger and ducked out of the way. And then Nate Steinwasser just goes and plays center field.
And Steinwasser has the ability to pick it up as well.
Just those are the unseen technical plays that make you a good soccer player. Watch out here.
Steinwasser pings that one up ahead, looking for Pato or Opino. Maxi Rodriguez, the overplay, takes it away. Maxi Rodriguez turns. The 1-2 to the middle. Pato. Done well. Shoved in the back. That's going to be a foul. Tejada doesn't like it. And he stands over. And that stopped the ability of Dunwell to play it quickly.
I would like to respectfully say to Mr. Tejada, when the replay's about to catch you putting your hand on somebody's back and having a shove. Now, was it the most forceful shove? No.
No, but the problem is you saw that yellow jersey with that same look that you had in your living room.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
And so you got to know where the referee is with the positioning, and the referee is going to see you put your hand on him and extend the arm. That, based on the official's positioning, that's going to be an easy call.
Opino serves that one in. It's played out, and a goal kick coming up for Indy 11. And let's take a look at tonight's Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers Youth Team of the Match. It's Detroit City FC Youth 2013-14 Rouge Girls. Are coached by Maya Romeo. And this new city team was the first Detroit City FC team to win a match in the 22-23 season. Congratulations and best of luck the rest of the way.
A little ticky-tack foul there and a quick restart.
This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Strategic Staffing Solutions. Trilk will play it back. And John, this first half here is we're in the 38th minute. I think it was a tale of two different first halves in that Indy 11 conceded a ton of pressure, a ton of possession in the first 10-ish, 15-ish minutes of this first half. Now, at no point today has Indy 11 really threatened Detroit City, but they have neutralized City's attack, and there's something to be said for that.
I'll tell you what, and I said about 5 minutes ago, I think the happier team right now might be Indy 11 because they were able to make those changes and slow things down in midfield and try to nick one on the counter. Because sometimes when you start out and something is not working tactically and you can't make those adjustments, bad things can happen in a hurry. Indy 11 have made better adjustments and have controlled a lot of the midfield, have stagnated things, have been equal in midfield. And so, I mean, they cannot be upset with the changes they've made.
Direct ball for Reese Williams, and he gets on the end of it. Nicely done. Pato makes a run. Williams, his cross, played away. There was a runner coming in strong. Connor Rutz was the man making a bid.
What I love by that, Neil, is we'll get a look at it here. Watch the quick touch, okay? First of all, Reese Williams gets it, gives it to Pato, and instead of trying to go in on goal, Pato just sends it out wide and then tries to get back in position. That's the way to really, with the interplay, get to City's strength, which is service from the wings.
Corner headed away.
I always like to see that unselfish play. Neil, the use of your teammates, the build-up. That's what Trevor James' sides are so good at.
Rutz the target again. Reese Williams steps over.
In the last 3-4 minutes, by the way, Neil, again, City in the ascendancy here. Starting to put the press down again, starting to move things forward, starting to move the ball into the attacking third, get set pieces, get throw-ins.
Antoine Opino, the flag goes up. Antoine Opino in the top 5 all-time USL Championship in assists. He's put together an incredible career in USL Championship. This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Ally, proud to be the official financial services partner of DCFC. Learn more at ally.com.
Misplay there, putting it out of play, and City will get the chance to restart. 5 minutes to the break, so one of the more crucial 5-minute stretches in the match, I always think, because a goal here can drastically change the team talk at halftime. I put my money on Trevor James to, if we go in scoreless, make better adjustments in the second half.
And whistle will go against City.
And the unlicensed officials here are nonplussed.
Update you some scores real quick. Charleston with a 2-0 lead over Red Bulls 2. Miami a 1-0 lead over Birmingham down in southern Florida. Blue City, Sacramento Republic FC, they are level at 1.
How about that for a match? And good luck, by the way, to Sacramento Republic. Coming up.
Tampa Bay Rowdies getting the jump on the Las Vegas Lights. They're up 2-0 at home. Dambro to toss this one in. Jose tried to cross it.
What a big night it is for Sacramento Republic coming up on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Big for the league if they were able to knock off Orlando City, give USL Championship a US Open Cup winner, berth in the CONCACAF Champions League.
Pato to Rutz. Rutz has a runner on the left side, and it's played out by Jared Timmer. He was step for step with Declan Wynn.
And Timmer, heady play, didn't get caught up in the moment. Just came back and made an excellent clearance.
Speaking of a good clearance, Jerome left no doubt. He sent a rocket up towards space, and this could be a booking, and it will be. Rodney Michael will go in the books. Played 16 matches for South Georgia Tormenta the last 2 seasons. We will see it again. Michael Bryant, the victim of circumstance, and I don't quite understand that move.
There's no need for it. That's just going and taking a shot at somebody. Again, from behind.
I don't get what the goal could possibly be.
Hoping you don't get caught giving somebody a shot.
So here comes City lining things up. Maxi Rodriguez drives it over top of everyone, but it's flicked away. And City catches a break. They'll get a corner out of that.
And if you take a look down on the Indy bench, you know who's not happy? Mark Lowry, because that ball was played into space with 2 Indy 11 players, and instead of controlling the ball with no City player around them, they just conceded the corner. And Mark Lowry not happy at all.
Corner sent in. And there will be 1 minute of stoppage time. And as always, stoppage time presented by Brew Detroit. Always true to the beer. Indy 11 able to get numbers behind the ball quickly. Win, quick throw in, Antoine Opino. Cross comes in, Tejada. Tries to make a play, and nearly had it taken away. But he was able to keep it, but played out over the line, a giveaway by Indy 11. This will keep the heat on for City, I'm sure.
Smart decision there, though, not to press it forward. Keep possession. You don't want to give up a counter late in the half. Able to move touchline to touchline. But the ball in, not great. That's a nice sliding challenge.
There's some space for Reese Williams. Ball turns back, Maxi Rodriguez. Reese Williams couldn't control it. Indy 11, can they squeeze a counter out of this? This will probably be the end of the stoppage time.
About 15 seconds to go if City hurry. They look content to get to the locker room.
Stephen Carroll slots a pass up, and there's Pato. Maybe one more charge for LaRouge. Pass cut out, and that will do it for the first half of play. The Detroit City FC with a couple of opportunities. However, we go to the break, 0-0.
Pretty even first half, Neil. City with early and late pressure. Indy 11 controlled the midfield for parts of the middle of the first half and really was able to shut down City for long stretches. 0-0, probably a fair scoreline. We'll see what the adjustments are after halftime. That's where Trevor James is best.
We'll be back with more USL Championship soccer.
Reyka vodka is made from pure Icelandic spring water and filtered through lava rocks for exceptional quality. Skál! Hversu löng er þessi auglýsing?
Reyka vodka!
Watch this. When you watch me play, you support all of us.
You show your daughter her future matters.
When you watch me play,
Take the shot.
drive, team up, win.
You prove we deserve more media coverage.
When you watch the game,
You change the game.
Soccer, soccer, soccer. Watch it at Detroit's premier soccer bar, the Detroit City Clubhouse. We have domestic and international. Soccer, soccer, soccer. Enjoy cold beer. Don't forget to pies, pies, pies. The Detroit Detroit City Clubhouse. Perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Detroit City Clubhouse. Detroit's home for soccer.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job. So you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. GM employees with a current eligible Chevy lease can use $500 engine lease cash to get this Silverado for $289 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Reyka vodka is made from pure Icelandic spring water and filtered through lava rocks for exceptional quality. Skál! Hversu löng er þessi auglýsing? Reyka vodka!
Minutes down, we are level 0-0. Detroit City FC and Indy 11. It's been a memorable season for La Rouge. Let's take a look back to how it all started.
Our most important moments, don't stop and wait until everyone is ready. They are imperfect, off-centered. They blur, they fall. And like the goal you missed as you turned your head back to the pitch, they don't wait. The most important moments don't care about the weather, or the smoke, or the clock.
Indy with the right foot, it's in the back of the net!
Comes free, Ozzie Matthews! 2-1 City!
They surprise because they are incomplete. In fact, the only perfect aspect of our most important moments is that they are shared. And shared moments become memories. And shared memories become traditions. And traditions are something you should never grow out of. From an amateur team born under the skyline of our city to a professional club that has come to dominate their opponents. Detroit City FC stands by our traditions. We are supporter-built. We are community-focused. We believe that sports should be inclusive and affordable. We believe that clubs should be excellent and accessible. And we believe that positive change should be relentless. Memories don't wait. The time has come for Detroit City FC to move forward.
Playing for Detroit City, La Rouge, the opportunity to wear this jersey in front of these supporters. Absolutely, sign me up all day long. Tonight, let's go, come on!
You want to realize that you are part of something, part of a community, part of a club that just means so much.
I'm on a routine. I'm on a routine.
When you watch me play, you support all of us.
You show your daughter her future matters.
When you watch me play,
Take the shot.
drive, team up, win.
You prove we deserve more media coverage.
Dakota,
When you watch the game,
You change the game.
Back inside historic Keyworth Stadium, 0-0 the score through the first 45 minutes of play. Neil Rule, John Krieger back with you. Let's get caught up with the news and notes around USL Championship here on this Saturday night of Labor Day weekend as we come down the stretch of the season. Big headlines, John. Florida, Jacksonville, Tim Tebow. They're launching a franchise in 2025.
Well, anytime you get Tim Tebow involved in something in Florida, people are going to sit up and take notice. But the expansion into that Jacksonville community, really good for the league. That's an environment with a growing and budding soccer scene. Nice to see them trying to get something going.
Wednesday night, it all goes down. Sacramento Republic FC at Orlando City SC. And that will take place on Wednesday at 8 o'clock on ESPN+. So make sure you tap into that. That's a huge, huge opportunity for the league as a whole.
So much on the line. First of all, it's a second division team winning the second oldest cup competition in the world. That's great. It's great for the league. It's great for the fans. It's great for the competition. But also what comes with it, the CONCACAF Champions League spot, really good for USL.
No question about that. FC Tulsa got a coach as well, Blair Gavin. It was announced the man in charge there. Let's get you caught up once again with the scoreboard. Had some movement there in Louisville. Louisville City FC getting the 2-1 lead over Sacramento Republic. Miami FC with the lead over Birmingham Legion down there in South Florida.
Well, the Miami FC and that Birmingham Legion team are very tough out right now, and Miami FC trying to hang on and get the win. And FC Tulsa, there's one that Detroit City FC fans are going to be watching. Tulsa's still alive in that playoff hunt. That's a team that is trying to chase down City for the 7th spot. And if Atlanta United 2 can hold them, that's points off the magic number. That's one to keep your eye on.
Those are essentially losses. When you're at this point of the season, if you can't get your 3 points, they're essentially losses when you're chasing. So FC Tulsa needs to get those 3 points when they can. Take a look at what else is going on later on this evening and into tomorrow as well. Orange County SC, Memphis 901 FC. That's a big road tilt for Memphis, an opportunity for them to get some road points and really stay in the mix.
Also shows you how deep that west side of the league is, that Western Conference. You look at Switchbacks at Phoenix Rising. That's going to be a tough contest. San Diego Loyal and Monterey Bay FC. Oakland Roots and San Antonio. Those 3 matchups just shows you how top to bottom strong the Western Conference is.
And Detroit City FC fans might want to dial that one up on ESPN+ at Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC side. Detroit City FC will be traveling out there next week at 9 p.m. We'll have it for you on TV 20. When we come back, we'll get rolling with the second half. 0-0 the score. This is USL Championship Soccer.
I am American Home Fitness.
I'm American Home Fitness.
I am American Home Fitness.
We are American Home Fitness.
Come to any American Home Fitness location for the hottest deals on the latest fitness equipment and accessories. American Home Fitness, Michigan's home for fitness and the official fitness equipment provider of the Detroit City Football Club.
Soccer. Watch it at Detroit's premier soccer bar, the Detroit City Clubhouse. We have domestic and international soccer. Enjoy cold beer. Don't forget to pies. The Detroit City Clubhouse. Perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Detroit City Clubhouse. Detroit's home for soccer.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job. So you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. GM employees with a current eligible Chevy lease can use $500 engine lease cash to get this Silverado for $289 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
0-0 the score here through the first half. Let's take a look at the highlights. Detroit City FC, Indy 11. And John, the first part of this first half, Detroit City FC was the one asking the questions.
Well, early on there, a couple of nice clear outs by Indy 11 in the defense, but then DCFC got involved. Great header back across and off the underside of the bar. How does it stay out? But it's cleared off the underside of the bar by Indy 11 and out. And Maxi Rodriguez left to wonder how he missed. Then in the 18th minute, here comes great service across the box on a corner. The clear out, not great. Reese Williams waiting, has his shooting lane, trying to score the first goal outside the penalty area for City all season. And it just goes begging wide of the post.
39th minute, Detroit City FC once again would be dangerous again from that wing spot. Reese Williams making it all go. Pato, the good drop off. Williams cross was in, but tightly marked by Indy 11. This could have been dangerous for City.
And that's been a hallmark of the Indy 11 backline so far tonight. Very together, knowing when to make the challenge.
We have a substitution for Indy 11, and I figured he wouldn't be sitting on the bench long tonight. Solomon Asante in for the team from Indy. Rodney Michael, playing on that yellow card, is out. It's the second half underway here at Keyworth City. Dangerous to start. That shot is blocked off the foot of Maxi Rodriguez. Reese Williams will try to sauce one in. That's cleared out. City aggressive here right out of the locker room.
I have a feeling the halftime message was much the same as it was from Trevor James in Charleston. Get it out wide and run. Challenge, push up, trying to pass through levels.
Ingram slots that one a little too far. This portion of the match brought to you by American Home Fitness, the official fitness equipment provider for DCFC. Visit AmericanHomeFitness.com for the best in home fitness equipment and a location near you. Openo to Pato. Pato played off the ball by Sam Brown.
Indy trying to press a little bit here in midfield, try to clog things up.
Solomon Asante trying to make a turn with it. 107 matches played. He scored 54 goals during that run for Phoenix Rising from 2018 to 2021. He was a team captain there as well. Also spent some time during his career, 21 matches for the Ghana national team, including the 2014 World Cup qualifiers. He is high level. He is a professional.
Trying to make something happen here in the second half. Again, Pato getting the ball too far away from goal, Neil. When he's having to be the one to come back and get it, that tells you the City offense is stalled a little bit.
Declan Wynn toe pokes it, looking for Pato. Pato's cross. Connor Rutz was closing.
That's a little better. Pato in the attacking third and sending something in.
City dangerous.
Pato picks his head up, tried to send it across. Nice clear out at the end.
Stephen Carroll pops one up, looking for Openo, but Declan Wynn finds it. He's got space. Rodriguez tried to step through. Bryant settles things down, sends it back to Nate Steinwasser.
That's an aerial battle. Somebody's going to get a duels one stat out of that, but both of them lose.
There were no winners.
There were no winners in that aerial challenge. And the trainers, right, I think they knocked heads, and that's a good decision by the referee to stop play. And that's exactly what happened. Took a couple off the noggins, and we'll stop it and make sure everybody's okay.
Reese Williams locked up there, Robbie Dambrot as well.
Both
Maureen
training.
Lilia, the athletic trainer for Detroit City FC, gave the thumbs up. I thought I saw.
Yep, there it is.
Yep. So that is good news for Reese Williams. Williams 3 assists this year. Dambrot as well up to his feet.
Got to say a testament to the Detroit City faithful tonight. A pretty packed Keyworth Stadium. You always wonder, first weekend of college football, Labor Day weekend, a lot of people out of town. What's the crowd going to be like? Well, the crowd is out in force. Another good crowd here tonight at Keyworth. 3 home matches remain. You can get your tickets for all Detroit City home matches at DebtCityFC.com. There are push for the playoff packs available. It involves some extra goodies and the Northern Guard. For my money, pound for pound, the best supporters in American sports.
So there will be some stoppage time added at the end of this one.
I think we're about ready for action, though. We'll have a drop ball here. Which is where will we have the drop ball? Come on now, we had a really good track record in the first half of getting on with the game. Let's not let that magic spray. There it is.
It's the ender. I'm telling you, it is. It's exactly like liking a text. So Indy 11 will get the possession.
They try to play out from the back, and City on the jump.
Ball comes back through the middle. Iose able to control it.
That's a nice confident challenge on the ball by Matty Lewis.
This 5 minutes presented by the all-new Detroit City FC app. Download it where you get your apps today.
We're already probably going to have 4 or 5 minutes of stoppage time. So know that as you're watching. You see the clock up in the corner of the screen. Take about 5 minutes off of that.
Throw in for Indy 11.
Acres of space for Declan Wynn if they see him on the other side. Deep run on the other wing, no. There's the ball.
Wynn couldn't control it the way he wanted to.
See, that kind of clearance, though, that clearance, Neil, tells me Indy 11's on the back foot. Because there was space to move that ball forward, and that was a rushed, get it out of here clearance. When you see those type of clearances, when you have time over the ball and space to put it in, that tells you right now DCFC in the ascendancy a little bit.
Pato makes his turn.
Now give it up and get in the box.
City has some pep in their step right now.
They have turned it up a notch. Aggressive with the press. Aggressive on the wings. And
Now,
they've moved it touchline to touchline too, Neil.
Indy 11 though, getting a little aggressive right now also.
Well, that's what they did in the first half. When City had a little bit of joy, they really stepped up the press in midfield.
Otto up to get it, plays it right back to Williams. Williams sent it to Maxi Rodriguez. Maxi couldn't control it, and toe poked away by Connor Rutz. That was nicely done. In space, here's Openo. He usually gets things started. Openo lays it off. Win the cross. That comes through. Rodriguez couldn't have it. Right foot! Sent over top of the bar by Brad Dunwell. You saw him measure it.
He wanted to have a go. I'm not always a huge fan of defenders having that kind of a shot, but
as we get to the business end of the season, the matches get bigger and bigger. On September 15th, the historic Tampa Bay Rowdies come to Keyworth in what will be a massive match in the top half of the Eastern Conference. Scan the QR code on your screen right now and buy tickets. Memories can't wait. City looking to further cement their playoff look here tonight. You can just feel it in the air. That ball sent in, firing off the line was Tim Trilk to make the grab. But John, just from an environmental perspective, you know that we're coming down the stretch. You can feel it in the stadium tonight.
There's a little bit of a buzz, and in a couple of weeks, you talked about that ticket announcement when Tampa Bay comes in here. I can already feel the buzz
right, for that one.
For that match. Especially after the battle those two teams had down in Tampa a few weeks ago.
Tejada slots it across the middle. Ayoze with it. Asante. And there you see classic Asante stepping through.
But an even better challenge on Asante. And a good job by City to realize they would have conceded the corner and clear it out.
Pato looking for Openo. Openo turns on the Jets. He'll catch up to it in the corner. Openo makes a turn. Pato up with him. Openo, the cross, tried to sneak it in the short side inside the post, and he almost banked it in off Trilk. That was a veteran move.
He tried to play the bank shot.
Yep.
He wanted Trilk to expect the ball to go across to try to find Pato, and he tried to sneak it in the short side. First off, how about that ball by Pato? Great weight to allow Openo to run on it. Then he splits two defenders, and he tried to bank it off the hand and home.
Look at Openo.
Almost got you.
The rat almost got the cheese right there, right? That's just tried to sneak that one in short side. I'll have to ask him about that.
That was just a cheeky little move by Openo. And we've got a substitution coming in for Indy 11, number 29, Stefano Pino. He had both goals in the win in midweek over Lou City, and 9 on the season.
Alfredo Rivera will come out. Pino in, 9 goals on the season, 3 assists. Native of Brazil.
To be fair, I was surprised. Now, granted, Indy 11 going through what Detroit City had a couple of weeks ago with the 3 games in 7 days. I was surprised to not see Pino start. He has pace that can challenge City on the wings. He has pace that can challenge the City back line.
Well, if you think about it, though, John, and I like to do this a lot, you reverse engineer a little bit. He is starting. It's 0-0.
And he's
just coming in for a 40-minute match.
And now he can come on and run and double expend energy. That's a good point by you.
Ball along that far touchline. Williams comes back. Now, Indy 11 dangerous. Asante was lurking, but that ball was deflected wide. At least that's what Indy 11 is claiming, but instead, Nate Steinwasser will get the goal kick.
Indy might have had a beef there, but City will certainly take the goal kick.
This portion of the match brought to you by Shift 4. We'll get one more look at it. And this got dangerous out of nowhere, really, for Indy 11.
Good step through there, nicely weighted ball. All of a sudden, you're in space.
Steinwasser drives one
punt.
3/4 of the way down the pitch.
And that forces the anywhere but here clearance. And you know what that did, Neil? Completely flipped the script. And now City has possession and the ability to try to compact the field again. A couple of heavy touches there, though. Watch out for that on the counter, especially with both Asante and Pino in. Like this. Nice touch out wide. City have to be careful here.
Tejada chips it up looking for Asante. He was double marked, however.
And that's a good decision on the foul.
And once again, Tejada will step over the ball to obstruct the restart.
There have been times when that's been a yellow. Not tonight.
Nearly an hour into this one here at historic Keyworth Stadium. Neil Rule, John Krieger with you on a Saturday night during Labor Day weekend. Big crowd on hand. Northern Guard, all the Detroit City FC fans really showing out on a holiday weekend.
Oh, Rutz wants that touch back. Rutz just got bailed out by his friends. Matty Lewis and Stephen Carroll just bailed out Connor Rutz on a heavy touch.
One foul will go against Indy 11 one more time. Justin Ingram guilty of that infraction.
And you know what? I'm going to say it again, Neil. We're an hour in, and you know what? We haven't had any of the great debates. This is a really, really well officiated game so far by Melvin Rivas. 2 bookings, one either side. We've gotten on with the game. He's listened to players, but hasn't really allowed the lengthy stuff.
No, he just drops the spray down when he's done talking.
Yeah, we're done. Let's move. Really, really, really well officiated through the first 60 minutes.
Bryant plays it short to Dunwell.
That's just a little reset. Trying to get a different look.
Just out of the reach of Pato. The ball will bounce off the Cintron energy drink. Billboard behind the goal. Detroit City FC, as you get a good look at Pato. Tremendous season for him. 8 goals on the year. Most recently a member of the USL Team of the Week. His performance last week. Trevor James yet to really move any of the chess pieces as of yet.
I think you're going to see that in about 5 minutes. I think you're going to see Atua Hene come in, maybe for Maxi. And I think you will see maybe one other sub. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Cy Goddard sighting.
Reese Williams into the 18, tried to make a cross, couldn't get it over there, which is too bad because City had a 3v2 advantage on the left side.
Or Yazid Matthews sighting as well. I would expect 2 of the 3.
Let's get you that Fago trivia answer. The answer is Antoine Opino has scored 3 match-winning league goals this season. He scored the only goal in the USL home opener against the Charleston Battery all the way back on March 19th. That seems like a lifetime ago, and it also seems like it was last week at the same time.
That's a funny USL Championship. It's a long season, but it's a season full of excitement and memories that stay with you.
Bryant tracking back.
Oof. That is a great job by Steinwasser to move the body and stay inside the area. Avoid the resultant red card and issues that come with that.
Declan Wynn taken down from behind.
Easy, don't retaliate there.
Timmer reaches in to say, yes, I got you. My apologies.
And again, Tejada steps over the ball. That's 3 times now.
Just updating some of the numbers. Detroit City FC with a 63% edge in possession. Indy 11's 37%.
But we knew that was going to be the case from the early going here. Neil.
Right.
Indy was always going to try to win this one on the counter.
Indy yet to have a corner. Detroit City's had 4. City out shooting Indy 7-3, but only one of those on frame.
Detroit City FC winning 54% of the duels. Those are your one-on-one battles. City's still winning the lion's share of those. They've got the advantage everywhere but on the scoreboard where it counts the most.
Steinwasser off the line again. Tejada comes over.
Should be a goal kick.
And it is.
Steinwasser late in coming there, and Tejada just couldn't shield the body. That could have gotten dangerous really quickly. Tejada coming in, Steinwasser coming over. Little bump, it goes out for the goal kick.
So Steinwasser will put the boot to it. That goes keeper to keeper.
How about this one, Neil? Breaking news from Atlanta. Atlanta United 2-1, Tulsa 0.
Wow. That would be a crushing blow.
That would be an absolute dagger for Tulsa as they are trying to, and look, no disrespect to the second team sides, but the form says those are must-take points. And now, 66 minutes gone, Tulsa need 2.
Just to get the 1.
Well, they need 1. They need 1 to get the 1. They need 2 to get the 3 points they needed going in. Tampa Bay Rowdies up 3-1 now against Las Vegas. Charleston up 2-0. Birmingham have come back. 90th minute equalizer. Or level in the 90th minute, rather. So they found the equalizer they were looking for. But that's a huge result. Let's take a look at the standings. If Atlanta United 2 hang on there, remember Tulsa have played 1 more match than City. That would be absolutely huge.
Timmer settles it down. Indy 11 with a bit of possession here. Tejada along that touchline. Brown with the switch. Vasquez. Play it back.
What an aggressive, just an aggressive play by Pato. Just ask some questions, try to force the turnover, and eventually they get it.
Carroll.
Neil, back 4 for Indy. stretched a little wider now, trying to limit the ability of City to use the wings. It's a back four whenever DCFC are in possession, goes to a back three whenever Indy 11 have the ball.
It's a de facto back six, though, because those midfielders are
two holding mids.
Yeah, with the emphasis on holding.
But the problem is, if you're Indy 11, like, I get that, but there's going to be come a point here where you got to decide what you want your season to be, because City are the team in the 7th spot. You need to try to go get it. At what point does this become that?
Openo sends it in. Connor Rutz was the target, and Trilk comes off the line.
That's a good aggressive challenge and charge by Trilk. Connor Rutz trying to be the dagger man in both contests against Indy 11. Finally, they get some joy on the wing again. Here comes the service. There's Connor Rutz. And Openo's service just a little too close to Trilk, and a good confident charge out to go down and get that ball.
Antoine Openo makes his way back. Throw goes to Pato. He creates some space to keep it. He wins another throw. Bench stirring for Detroit City FC.
How much you want to bet it's Matthews or Tuahene?
See Richard Foster down there getting aggressive. We might get our first look at him here tonight.
I know Trevor James wanted to get him involved. That's a veteran player coming out of the Scottish Premiership.
Openo the touch, a little too heavy. Rodriguez pinged with that one.
And we've seen those kind of touch fouls called. Yep, just that little shoulder challenge. Nothing more than a free kick.
Trilk finds Timmer.
Remember, Indy 11 have already made 2 of the 3 substitutions that they could make involving players on their bench that are regular professionals. They've only got a couple of academy kids now that they can bring in. Their 3rd substitute on the bench that is a professional player is their backup keeper. So any substitutions from here on out for Indy 11 are going to be kids that are coming out of the academy program and right into the cauldron of a USL Championship playoff push. So I don't know if we'll see any more subs out of Indy.
There's no real movement down there. I got to believe this is their 11 the rest of the way. And we have not seen a move by Trevor James.
Oh, the front 3 just really going forward now for City. Look how far forward they are, Neil.
There's Openo. Will it check for him? It does. Openo couldn't get what he wanted on the cross, but this ball will come free.
Don't just have a lash. Set something up.
Maxi Rodriguez drives. It was blocked out front. 50-50 ball headed by Rodriguez. And redirected wide of the left post.
So close. And yet so far. And all of that started because he didn't have a lash on the setup. First off, it gets deflected there. City stay with it. Pinged across and tried to direct the back heel home, and Antoine Openo cue the head drop in 3, 2, 1. There it is.
Tried the back heel. That would have led highlight shows
all
over the nation.
And here's that cramping we talked about in the beginning of the match, and I wondered if we might see it for Indy 11 with a short bench. Looks like we're seeing it right here.
So Mishak Jérôme, the one that is down, and he's a 32-year-old veteran, 76 matches played for the Haitian national team, played in the 2018 World Cup qualifiers where he scored.
Neil, drama in Atlanta. Tulsa have equalized. Suarez in the 69th minute, equalizing for Tulsa. And Jerome.
Antoine Openo, that close.
I think Jerome got knocked in the head a little bit. And that header through. And Antoine tried to direct it back down. We are going to have a ton of stoppage time, partner. I would not be surprised to see at least 7 to 8 minutes of stoppage time. What does that mean? We're actually in about the 65th minute, no matter what your clock says up in the corner of your screen. So, oh my word, Atlanta United 2 trying to take the lead in Tulsa. We're 1-1. Tulsa's found the equalizer in the 69th minute. Charleston Battery running away with things, 3-0 against Red Bulls 2.
So the players use the stoppage as a bit of a hydration break.
El Paso 2-1 winners on September 2nd, continuing things for them. So here, you know, now you've had the hydration break, and we are going to have. No, that's just Jerome being waved back in here.
Trilk will put the boot to it. So yes, we will have a ton of stoppage time. Jerome comes in.
For my money, some total between 7 and 9 minutes of stoppage if they've done it right. So we're going to be here a while.
Steinwasser. We move into the 76th minute.
And what an aggressive header. Now Pato, can he spring somebody? Can he get some help?
Wynn made a run. Ponto couldn't find him, but he does find Maxi Rodriguez. Rodriguez tried to slot it back to Ponto.
Rutz tried to let it run through as a dummy, no, and it got caught up in the wickets.
Reese Williams. Openo, that makes its way through. What a stop made by Trilk. Maxi Rodriguez almost gave City the lead. And Tim Trilk saved the day for Indy 11.
Well, you said earlier tonight, partner, that Indy 11 is a side that's been looking for goalkeeping answers. That is a goalkeeping answer. Ball out wide, fizzed across, through traffic. Trilk sends it wide of the post. And that is a tough save to go down and get. Sprawling save to force the corner.
City with the corner back to live action. That was flicked across the face of the goal. Stephen Carroll will sprint after it and track it down. Tons of space for Dunwell. Dunwell towards the back post, and Trilk rises up and snatches it out of the air.
That is an amazingly confident, calm, composed rise and catch by Trilk. 4 City players in the area, and he beats them all to the ball. That's a heck of a goalkeeping play. Comes out in among the tall trees. Had to follow it all the way in through traffic, makes the confident catch.
And we will get a couple of substitutions for Detroit City FC. Richard Foster will come in. Yazzie Matthews also will come in.
The assignment for Yazid is going to be threefold. Run, run, and run.
Pato, can he keep it in? He does. No,
he doesn't.
He did not.
And I think Pato knew it because there's not a whole lot of protestations.
So Trevor James makes his first move.
And I think Pato's night is done. And it is. Pato's night is done.
There's a good look at Richard Foster, the 37-year-old. Played 38 matches for Glasgow Rangers in the Scottish Premiership. Tons of experience.
Coming in, Trevor James thinks highly enough of him. He's brought him in as a player coach. And also coming off Reese Williams, and that's important because Williams is that player, the City player on the booking. So that takes him off. So you go from Ibrox to Keyworth if you are Richard Foster.
Pino on the takeaway. Tejada works 1v1, but Stephen Carroll locks him up. Sante against Wynn.
Smart.
Now Indy 11 taking their time. But Jonathan, as you said, they're sitting in 9th place right now in the Eastern Conference. They need points, and they need 3 of them, and they need them now.
I don't understand how you can take time. City is not the team that needs points tonight. Points are gravy. City have the playoff spot.
Steinwasser makes a grab and rolls it out. And here comes Foster.
Look at his composure over the ball.
Carroll touches it back to Foster. Foster slots the pass ahead. Openo chips the cross. That goes out. It's a corner for Detroit City.
Boy, Foster has another gear.
Yes, he does.
Just watching him run the ball forward, he's got another gear and good close control.
Openo drives it towards the back post. Maxi Rodriguez battles and gets hit with the foul call. As Pino goes to the turf.
About 20 minutes left here. I know the clock says up in the upper left-hand corner of your screen 80 minutes, but we're going to have about 9 minutes of stoppage time, I would bet. And so now it is going to be which of these teams wants to truly have a go at it. And truthfully, Neil Rule, there's only been one so far tonight that's been trying to have a go. Indy 11 playing back. Yes, they've gotten 2 straight wins against San Antonio and Lou City, but they are still well on the outside looking in. If you want to be a playoff team, you got to play like you're pushing to be a playoff team, and that's not Indy 11 right now.
We cross into the 82nd minute. There were bodies locked up. Bryant and Pino locked up. They just got twisted up like a pretzel.
Magic spray down quickly. Here we go. And you see, everybody just moves away.
They move to their line of the magic spray.
It's perfect. And now we're going to step off and have another line, and here we go. This has been brilliantly officiated. All credit to Melvin Rivas, Stephen Malone.
As I said earlier, John, the magic spray is like liking a text.
Yes.
It ends a conversation. That ball pinged into the 18.
I hear you are not happy with my decision. I don't really care. Let's move along.
Yeah. Foster will escort that one over the line.
City moving with some urgency here. You can see on the throw-ins, they know they've got a couple tough ones coming up against Switchbacks and Tampa Bay Rowdies. City want to get the points here, playing, having brought on some talent here. That's a great ball out wide. And look at the runner.
Making a run. Openo tried to find him. Instead, that went off of Yazid Matthews and over the line. Oh, that was a perfectly timed run by Declan Wynn.
And it got caught up in Yazid.
I'll tell you what, for whatever reason, he doesn't get a lot of headlines. But Declan Wynn is a very good player.
He is versatile.
Yes.
He can be that guy that will win a challenge for you. He is one of the transition factors that moves the ball from defense to attack very well.
He's good on the wing if need be. We've seen that throughout the season.
You know what? And he's got a head for when he needs to make a run. And just a really solid player. He's had a really good game tonight.
Steinwasser sprinting back to get a ball. City wants to go.
'83rd minute in Atlanta, still 1-1.
Sante hesitates. Stephen Carroll erases the cross. Timmer. Nazi Matthews with the challenge, nearly created the turnover from Timmer.
That is a pretty good clearance by Trilk on a back pass. Just get it out of there.
Detroit City FC with 62% of the possession here tonight.
They have the lion's share of just about every statistical category, Neil, except the one that matters the most.
They will still have, figure, maybe a little more than 10 more minutes.
Oh, what a ball there.
Here's Opino. Opino sends it through. Connor Rutz to the top. Dunwell.
Smart by Dunwell not to have a go. He thought about it.
Foster into the mixing bowl. The header! Wide of the frame.
Boy, do I like Foster. What a placement on that cross. And he made it look easy. Look at this distribution. First off, Dunwell thought about the shot, smartly didn't. Here's Foster in space, drops it on a dime. And they just couldn't win the ball in the air.
Antoine Opino was in the mix with Jérôme. On the other side, here comes Ingram with space. Ingram, pass was blocked.
Sold out the body, let me tell you. And we had contact with the head.
Stephen Carroll can't believe it.
Neither can the unlicensed officials.
And as you said, John, there's over 6,000 unlicensed officials at Keyworth tonight. They disagree with that call.
Let's have a closer look. Well, first off, Carroll with the sliding challenge. That had to be perfect, and it was. No, I mean, he took him out. I mean, there's a legitimate injury there, and I think he hit his head. I think he hit his head going down. No?
We will get things restarted. So more stoppage time. We got to be getting up near the 10-minute mark.
I would not be surprised. I'll tell you what, though. I am surprised here from Indy 11. This is them basically waving the white flag on their season. They needed points. They are well outside. You take a look at the standings, all right, going into tonight. Indy 11 sitting in 9th. And on 29 points, a full 14 off of the playoffs. And they appear to be playing for a point. I expected much more urgency out of them tonight.
Tejada locked up. That foul will go against City.
That's an interesting decision.
A little shove as Maxi Rodriguez is going back. And as we say, the screws are tightening. Now Antoine Opino.
And we've officially reached Chippy.
Yes, we have. And Opino will get a booking.
Well, I'd like to see what Antoine did to earn it. And just like that, our production crew delivers. So there's the slide and the takeout. Now here comes Openo. Well, he kind of went in from behind and got the plant leg. We saw a booking that looked very much like that in the first half. I mean, the standard was kind of set.
Probably gonna need some magic spray here to
we need to end the
get things stopped.
Need to end the conversation.
We may change stoppage time to a stoppage half.
We got to be up near 11 minutes. Got to be.
John, you're going to be late for those downtown dinner reservations on a Saturday night.
Very, very late. And this is just giving the unlicensed officials some more time to make their opinion known. Meanwhile, drama down in Georgia. The Devil is wearing an Atlanta United 2 shirt. They have just taken a 2-1 lead over Tulsa.
Give me a number, Melvin.
So late in that one at Fifth Third Bank Stadium, Atlanta United 2, a brace for Conway. The latest coming in the 89th minute.
We are creeping up towards stoppage time. Let's see how much there is.
Got to be 11.
And there will be 9 minutes of stoppage time. Stoppage time brought to you by Brew Detroit. Always true to the beer.
That mollified the unlicensed officials a little bit. The knowledge that 9 minutes was going up. Oh, that's a nice little flick. Look at this. If you could get control and send it out wide, and they do.
To win. Nifty touch up ahead. Win can't get on the end of it.
Corner. Unless they call the foul on City.
Jared Timmer getting physical.
Did they call a foul on City there, Neil?
I believe they did.
Oh, my.
Declan Wynn and Timmer going at each other. Now everybody making their case. Buckle up, everybody.
It is going to be an electric last 8 minutes here.
It's like when you're putting together one of those bookshelves with the instructions and you got that countersink screw and you put it in too far and it cracks the shelf and you got to take it back to the store. We're in danger of cracking that shelf right now.
Very close. The match is now on a knife edge, but City certainly going at it with a more aggressive nature right now. They're trying to go get this. What a turnover.
Rutz chipped it ahead. Openo has it. Openo shot! Ripped just wide of the left post.
And it's been a match of almosts for Detroit City tonight. Almost 3 or 4 times. Almost off the underside of the bar. And this is Openo's second almost. One step, shot through traffic, wide of the post. And Indy, see, this is, how are you going to wave a white flag on your season like that? I mean, if you want to wave a white flag on your season, wave a white flag on your season. But you're still alive in the playoff push, and your keeper's taking time over the ball. That is basically saying, we know we're not going to make the playoffs. We just don't want to lose at Keyworth.
We're still waiting to get soccer going again. As Wynn gets another talking to, Timmer throws it in. Boy, the bodies are locking up over there.
I'm just really surprised at Indy 11. They've stopped trying to win the match in the last 15 minutes. And I fail to see how a team in the ninth place. Look, an actual attack.
Dambrock. Challenged by Dunwell. Dunwell
had to be perfect, and it was.
Openo. Nifty touch there for Maxi Rodriguez. Indy 11 back, though they have 4 behind the ball. Back heel pass. Here comes Foster. Foster keeps the control, drops it off Openo. The cross! And that ball is deflected, redirected wide, and a goal kick coming up. And lots of hands on shorts right now.
And 3 Indy 11 players down. Now, if the referee does his job, you stop the watch.
$6,000 plus, letting everybody know how they feel. But how about this effort from Richard Foster?
To keep control there and still send something in.
Trilk will get a drink of water. Long drink of water.
I honestly, Neil, I'm shocked. I cannot believe, and there's going to be a booking for time wasted. Yep, and that's a good decision. I can't believe that for Indy 11, yeah, you had a 12-match winless streak, but you're still alive in the playoff chase. Go try to win. Like, the draw is nothing for you. The draw is meaningless.
Trilk bangs it up towards midfield. We still have a good 4-ish minutes left of stoppage time. And Rodriguez drives it across for Openo. Foster makes his turn, cross cut out. Tejada along that touchline.
Look out here, players forward.
And they are moving forward. And that's a man you don't want to see. Asante with it in space. Asante gives it a rip. The stop made by Steinwasser. Yazid Matthews tracks back to win the possession. And he goes to Foster. Rutz making a run. Openo up. Maxi Rodriguez trailing the play. Openo hesitates. He's taken down. Maxi Rodriguez has it. Chips it out. Openo looking for Yazid Matthews. It's cleared out. Openo one more time. Openo taken down. And the whistle sounds, and this will be a booking as well.
I'd like to see a replay of that one. Openo went over dramatically. Let's have a look. And he went over dramatically for a reason.
Detroit City FC players absolutely gassed out there.
Still giving it their all, though.
Is there any late match Keyworth magic in the tank tonight? Let's see. Service in, headed away. Ball whipped in one more time. Maxi Rodriguez towards the back post. Nobody on the other side for City. And that will go out for a goal kick. So probably about 2-ish plus minutes left in this one.
Full time down in Georgia. Neil, Tulsa have lost. 2-1. So that means City's magic number down from 14 to 11.
They could punch another one off with the draw here.
We're getting counting practice here.
Tejada, as that one up, Asante gains the control. City gets it back. Boy, great anticipation there by Ingram. Timmer.
This would be the unkindest cut of all if Indy 11 could, after all their time wasting, get something late here.
Pino in the corner. Plays it off.
Is he taking it to the corner?
Steinwasser, Foster's calling for it. And Nate rolls it out.
Last rush here.
And for Yazid Matthews.
The last rush is going to belong to Indy.
So we are in the 100th minute of actual time here tonight.
And now they're going to come up and serve something in. And not going to have the chance. Or are they?
The final whistle sounds. And everybody left it all out there on the pitch tonight. 0-0 the final score. Detroit City FC and Indy 11 here at Keyworth.
Well, Detroit City FC's magic number is down to 10 for a playoff spot. They get 3 off the total from the Tulsa loss and 1 from a draw here. Indy 11 waved the white flag on their season by not playing for more than a point. And the result, not what City faithful would have wanted, but still a point toward the playoffs.
Let's check out tonight's shot of the match presented by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. And here it was late in this one. Maxi Rodriguez turned away by Tim Trilk. Detroit City FC that close on a couple of occasions, but that is tonight's shot of the match presented by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey.
Another one of the almosts for Detroit City FC tonight. They had the better chances, just couldn't put one past.
Our man of the match is Brad Dunwell. And I think you saw that play late in the match where you described it best. He had to be perfect. He was. The Detroit City FC back line was perfect tonight.
And Brad Dunwell was one of the anchors of that back line, really working with Stephen Carroll, never really giving Indy 11. They had one quality chance on goal that was even collected by Nate Steinwasser. And other than that, Carroll and Dunwell took care of everything.
So 0-0, the final score. We'll take our final break of the night, come back and wrap this thing up from Keyworth. Detroit City FC, Indy 11. No blood here tonight at historic Keyworth Stadium.
DTE Energy customers can get their share of huge lifetime energy cost savings. How? By using our website. The Oslin's new programmable thermostat saved them a bundle. And their new efficient furnace earned them a hefty rebate. All over Michigan, people like the Oslins are saving. Why not you? There are always new ways to save at dteenergy.com/saveenergy. DTE Energy.
I am American Home Fitness.
I'm American Home Fitness.
I am American Home Fitness. We are American Home Fitness.
Come to any American Home Fitness location for the hottest deals on the latest fitness equipment and accessories. American Home Fitness, Michigan's home for fitness and the official fitness equipment provider of the Detroit City Football Club.
Neil Rule, John Krieger back with you. 0-0 the score here tonight. Detroit City FC and Indy 11. And we will check out the highlights from tonight's matchup. And John, I mean, this match had a theme really from beginning to end. Detroit City FC with 62% of the possession. They had it all night. They asked questions. Unfortunately for City, though, they were not able to break through.
They couldn't find the answers, and it started early with Detroit City FC putting some pressure on, going out wide to the wing. This was something we saw all night. Good crosses in. That was the closest City would come. Off the underside of the bar, a couple of other chances that we'll see during these highlights. But that was the one that could have changed this thing, given City the start. Then we go to the second half, and this is where we really started to see, after the first half, where Indy 11 was able to really frustrate City in midfield. Not anymore. Antoine Openo splits a couple of defenders, tries to play the bank shot, and the bank was closed.
Yeah, yes, it was. Openo just tried to sneak that one through, but Trilk answered that effort. But Detroit City FC, even after that, still not finished here tonight. That would not be the last time that Tim Trilk would be called upon, as he would shoot off of his line to collect that dangerous ball up near the 6. And Trilk really kept his side alive in this matchup here tonight when they had to have it. And this was another high-quality opportunity, and Trilk, probably his best save of the night.
Having to go down, so hard to go down and control your hands like that while you're falling. He does, directs it around the post, and City was again denied.
As we take a look at the stats from tonight's matchup, as you see, Detroit City FC 62% of the possession, 11 shots to Indy 11's 5. But the shots on target, John, just 2 to Indy 11's 1.
Part of the 2 is because a lot of those balls were directed around the post, and that's not going to be a shot on target, but there were certainly shots. 11 to 5, the number that shows you that City was in the driver's seat all the way through, and then Indy 11 with some time wasting late. Again, when you're City 10 draws on the season, they'd like more of those to be wins. But again, a point, and they march toward the playoffs.
And given what happened in Atlanta tonight, turns out to be a huge point for Detroit City FC. So that'll do it here from historic Keyworth Stadium on a Saturday night of the Labor Day weekend. And for our producer, Gabe Sosa, my broadcast partner, John Krieger, our entire crew, my name is Neil Rule, reminding you one final time, goalless here tonight at Keyworth, 0-0, the final score, Detroit City FC and Indy 11. Thank you for watching tonight, everybody. Well, see you later.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.